Have you ever gotten to a point in your life where you just feel stuck?
That feels lousy, and the worst part is you don't know how to get unstuck.
So we asked the universe, what are we to know about getting ourselves unstuck?
Welcome to this episode of What's the Universe Say About That? I'm Mary Obana, and along with my husband Michael, we ask the universe for answers. You see, I'm blessed with this beautiful gift where I get quiet and I can connect with the loving guidance of the universe.
So today, you'll see and hear Mary connect directly to that divine guidance and hear the words of wisdom flow directly through her in response to questions about life and the challenges we all face at certain times.
So, welcome to our home.
And welcome to this now normal, but always amazing part of our daily lives. So sit back, get ready, and let's hear what the universe has to say about that.
Let's do it. Hello, welcome back.
Hey, everybody. Today we're going to talk about a subject that I think a lot of folks will relate to. It's how to get unstuck.
That feeling of when you know things or something isn't quite right, but you don't know how exactly to get out of it.
Yeah.
Mm,
So we want to ask the universe, how do we get unstuck?
Great question.
Okay. L-
Something everyone
I think a lot of
goes through.
people,
We all go through it
yeah,
at some point,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
let's do it.
Great.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Yes, there's nothing more unsettling than when you feel this sense of being stuck. You are meant to go through your life, this human experience, in a lovely flow. But there are times when things just don't seem quite right and you don't know what to do to get back to how you wish to feel. Being stuck is a reflection of energy being held. You see, energy is meant to move through you. Energy is not meant to stay anchored. Feeling stuck is when that energy that is intended to move gets locked in place. Typically, energy gets locked when you're holding on to something that is not for your highest good. When you are not allowing the natural rhythm of your life to unfold. It's when you are focused on something that doesn't feel right. It is when there's something you need to know. You see, when you are feeling in a way that does not suit you, a way that doesn't feel like you, a way that doesn't energize you, these are the moments when you are invited to pause. What is it that you are holding on to? What is it that you are afraid of? What is it that you are frustrated about? What is it that is standing in the way of all that is to be for you? The feeling of being stuck is a way for you to get in sync with the energy within you. It is calling you, asking you to release that which must not be held. Being stuck is often a reflection of wanting something, but not knowing how to get it. It is a feeling of wishing for something to be different, but yet you don't know how to get there. Acknowledging this feeling is always the place to begin. When you live in consciousness, when you are aware of that which you are feeling, it is the first step to unlocking this feeling of being stuck. It is easy to go through your life and just go through the motions. Getting in connection with the way you feel raises your awareness, enables you to live in a conscious way. Observing the way you are feeling allows you to separate the way you are feeling with who you are. This separation, acknowledging this way you are feeling, this unwanted feeling of being stuck, enables you to take a step back, observe it, come into honesty with it, you see, acknowledging its existence, accepting its place. Of course, you don't want to remain in this state, this unwanted feeling, this feeling of not being in the full rhythm of your life. So, first, acknowledging. Second, being honest with yourself. Is there something that you are afraid of? Doubt, fear, an inability to move forward, holding on to something that does not serve you, is typically at the root, you see, of being stuck. But what we wish for you to know is that there is always so much for you. There is always so much in motion for you. There is so much in this life experience for you. Despite what might have been, everything is possible ahead. There is a different way to move forward. There is always more to be explored, to be learned, more to be experienced, you see. Releasing, unlocking the doubt, the fear, the discomfort with not knowing what is ahead. It requires a shift into trust and curiosity. Allowing the forces of love and the motion and unfolding of what is to be for you to be. But when energy is held, it creates resistance, you see. When energy is held, it creates resistance to all that is to be. Letting go of that resistance, acknowledging its presence, is very constructive in shifting out of a place of stagnation and into what is to be. Does this make sense?
That was excellent. I have to put it I have to go one step deeper and just put it in super practical terms. So the idea of releasing or getting that energy to move takes one option off the table, which is just kind of suck it up and live with it and accept it. Um,
No, yes, you are not meant to live in that state, you see.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So my simplistic mind would say, okay, if I'm going to get out of a rut, it gets very binary for me. I've got to throw everything out. A lot of times we hear with financial things like, I'm stuck because I have all these financial obligations. And so do I throw all that out the window and all my responsibility out the window? Or do I just change my perspective and appreciate what I have? Those are the two kind of options that I see, but I have a feeling I'm not thinking about it right.
Well, perspective is always essential. You are always making choices, and your circumstance or the way you feel, your experiences are always a function of and a reflection of the choices that you have made, whether conscious or unconscious, you see. So, yes, that is one way, of course, to unlock is to see what is so. But in the case of the financial worry, the feeling of being stuck because of an unwanted financial circumstance, being stuck is paralyzing, you see. When energy is locked into place, it is difficult to move into solutions from this place of being anchored in despair. Once you are able to acknowledge this feeling of being stuck and move into action, even the smallest of steps can unlock that feeling of
Mm,
being stuck in place. The reason often people are stuck is because the mind is engaged. It tells you all the things to worry about. It tells you all the things to fear. It gives you more things to fear. And you see, therefore, then more things to fear. And it locks you into this place of paralysis.
yeah. You had said that there's an unfolding in everyone's life, and it requires patience and trust in that unknown unfolding. Um, how does that live with taking actions to make change versus having the patience to let things unfold in their own way?
Letting things unfold does not mean you are not a participant in this life experience. What it means is that there is always opportunity, ways to progress, learning to be had, always in place and available for you. It does not mean that you stay and wait.
Hmm.
It means that you move forward with trust, knowing that there is so much you cannot see, knowing there are opportunities you perhaps have not considered, but you see, getting out of that place of stuckness, removing the resistance that is in place because of the way you are thinking about something, opens the pathway to movement and to receiving and experiencing the full unfolding of what is to be, you see. So, yes, patience is important, trust is important, but is not an idle pursuit. Your job is to release the resistance. Releasing the resistance makes way, you see, for the unfolding.
Gotcha.
When you move into a state of trust, when you move into a state of curiosity, you shift your vibration from a place of lower vibrating energy of doubt and fear and elevating your vibration to one of optimism, hope, curiosity, everything changes then. Energy is able to move, you see. So you have an active role in the process. Action is removing resistance.
That's really helpful. It's interesting you say trust and curiosity. It's not saying setting expectations and expecting them to happen exactly when and how you anticipate. It's more changing the energy and letting things unfold. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, because what is possible is far grander than you could possibly imagine. When you lock into an expectation, you close off so many other ways for things to arrive for you. Not that they aren't arriving, but that you don't see them because you are looking for something explicit, you see. Going forward with trust and curiosity enables you to open yourself to what can be. When you lock into a specific expectation, you put blinders on. So much that is happening, so much that is being offered to you are often unnoticed, ignored, because one is seeking it to come in a very specific way of their own defining. There's so much more than you know. Your job is to open yourself to all that is possible, you see.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
It is our pleasure.
That felt like I was sitting in a classroom.
Mm.
That was so great and perfect, clear. Um, yeah, that was. I could have gone on for hours on that one.
What was it that you heard that was
Well,
surprising for you?
I tend to be if there's a problem, I tend to be kind of go in and fix it. So it's very kind of tactical. Um, figure something out, problem, figure it out, fix it. And that's the wrong approach for getting unstuck. It seemed, the way I took it, this was get your energy moving, get out of instead of doing, change, change that energetic um, stuckness,
Mm-hmm.
get things moving. And then once that happens, then things unfold and then you can take actions and possibilities come to you that you wouldn't expect. So
Mm.
it's starting from in here as opposed to starting,
Mm-hmm.
start
Doing. Yeah.
banging nails and,
Yeah.
ripping wires out and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's not. I think a lot of folks, I think a lot of folks when they hear or they feel stuck, the only option or yeah, really the only option is I've got to blow up my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't do that. I've got responsibilities. I've got kids, I
Mm-hmm.
got, spouse, all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And what was really interesting to hear is it doesn't start there.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't start there. It starts with getting, how you're feeling and getting that energy moving.
Mm.
And then let kind of the universe, get involved
Yeah.
and let things
Well,
unfold the way
mm.
they're supposed to.
Mm. Yeah.
You? What'd you think?
No, that was interesting. That was really, it's always helpful for me to hear what you, because when I'm receiving this, it's not like I'm comprehending and receiving at
Right.
the same time.
Right.
So it's, that's,
Well, it's like when you talk, I can't really receive and comprehend at the same time either.
There's so much output. All right, that's
That was
good.
good.
That's super helpful,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So
Always so fascinating.
I think this is gonna help a lot of folks.
I hope so.
Yeah. Remember
That's
that.
why we do this.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Because if we're feeling stuck in something,
yeah.
or I mean, we all get stuck at some
Right.
point.
And these messages, we're not meant to keep these to ourselves. This
Yeah,
is
no.
out there. So
For all to enjoy, appreciate, and benefit from.
exactly.
Yeah.
So well,
So I hope this has been helpful. We hope that if this is something that you think can help somebody else, share it with them so they
for
can
sure.
benefit from it too.
For sure. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.
See ya. Bye bye.
Bye.